You're all right, Doc.
Hey everyone, we're back for the second part of Payload Upward, and we're defending this time. Coming out as Engie. I don't usually play Engie on defense for this map in particular, just because, I don't know, I don't play this map enough, I guess. Anyways, and as you can see, I am not
Mission begins in 30
really 100% sure where all the ammo caches are. I mean, well, you know, metal cache, ammo cache, whatever. And I obviously just skipped the 100 build one twice just now. So yeah, I'm not exactly too familiar where everything is right now. And I've been playing this game for a while, but I don't know. Anyways, so we're going to do the basic builds and everything. And I don't know. I don't really do too well right now as engineer, but you know, you'll see. Anyways, so enemies are coming out. Got the teleport up. Got the dispenser up. You know, I'm thinking to myself, all right, here I'm gonna build up this nice little area right here. Gonna you know, keep this spot. Gonna defend really well, and you know, have my dispenser here to fall back. You know, once they push forward, which eventually they will do. But a demo comes from behind and he takes down my dispenser, and it kind of ruins my plans there. So you know, I'm just trying to cope right now. Try to figure out how to keep going with that. And I'm just thinking, okay, I gotta build my sentry up real quick, just as quick as I can, or otherwise, you know, it's gonna be too late. And I'm trying to rebuild right now, just kind of in a quick haste, you know, just to keep them off of us. And yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't really go too well engineer-wise right now. They really push forward pretty well, starting right about now. There's not really much I can say about it though, because I just didn't do too well. Demo comes over here, messes me up. I start taking it off with my shotgun now. Got him, but Pyro comes in, and for whatever reason I just thought, well, maybe I can put my sentry up. He won't notice. Well, naturally he's gonna notice. Things like right in his way. So he takes me down, and the cart keeps going, and I get to listen to my sentry get sapped. Anyways. So, you know, I don't really get to play this map too often, but I do enjoy it. This is one of my more liked payload maps. I don't know. There's just something about it, I guess. But, yeah, this is a nice map. I like this one. So I'm just trying to do a quick defensive build, you know, just something around a corner. You know, I mean, any veteran player knows that this is a similar spot where people start putting stuff in. So it's not like I'm going to surprise anyone, but I just thought to myself, you know, maybe this would be a spot just to hold for a little bit longer, you know, stall them, get my team, you know, just a little better off. But they just mowed right through. And I have to retreat. And I meant to put a sentry right there, but I think I've been up for a few hours later than I normally am. And my brain was just like, you know, dispenser worked just perfectly right there. And so it was. Anyways, so I was like, nah, maybe not. Maybe I'm not feeling engineer right now. So I'm going to switch characters. Switch to Pyro. Just because, I don't know. I was feeling Pyro right there. And maybe it's because of the cliffs in the background here. I was just thinking, oh, maybe I can just get real close in and I can blow them off and, you know, just mess them up that way. That was just in mind anyways. Come over here and get random crits on this scout here. Poor guy. I mean, that's just how it is though. So, yeah, coming over here with Pyro. Thinking it's a spy. Well, you know, enemy spy. Was a spy. And I'm just kind of stalling them. Making them go different directions and stuff. I mean, I'm not sure if that would be considered helpful or not. I mean, in the overall term of things, yeah, it is helpful. It's a helpful thing to stall the enemy team. But, you know, you always want to kind of, okay, well, generally you want to get the kills, not so much the stalls. But the way I justify some sometimes my crappiness is that I'm like, well, at least I went in there and I kind of stalled them and kind of helped them out, helped my team out by making it harder for the enemy. So even if I mess up and I go down and I have a hard time, staying alive, as long as I was actually present and I did something, to mess up the other team, I feel at least in that I had some kind of aid to my team. I mean, because you want to be credit to your team. So come over here, get a nice little air blast on that pyro there, and I don't know. Someone helped me out there. I didn't even see it happen kind of too quick. But thanks for help. So they're just pushing along, and I see these mines, and I just think, oh, I can push them back. And I guess there was someone on the door that I didn't see, and they got me. I was actually, the spot that they were at right there, like when I saw them all standing there, I'm like, oh, that's perfect. We're just going to blow them all right off. And I rushed it over, and once I got that first blow for the mines that are on the floor, or bombs, sticky bombs, they're on the floor, I was just like, all right, this is perfect. I can go and blow them over now. And, not so much. And just get destroyed right there by the entire team pretty much almost. And they're coming up real close. They're coming up real close, and it's like, man, this happened too quick. It was a okay game, I guess, but it wasn't that great of a game. And then something starts happening right here. The whole team just gets serious all of a sudden, or something, because they have a really hard time pushing in from this point on. And this is probably one of the better games I've played in a while. I don't know. It was pretty fun. Not random. I almost said random. Well, actually, wait a second. That was an escape plan. I thought that was an equalizer. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, random crits from the equalizer to take me out. Up until just now, I thought that was an equalizer. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, so rush out here. I'm just trying to make sure, these guys, I don't want them to get this point. Try to get a mailbox hit on his demo, and the first time I hit him, I heard the hit sound, but not the hit confirmation sound. I always hate when that happens. I'll just say this, it always happens when I'm Spy. Spy is the most time I'll ever hear the hit, but no hit com sound. So, yeah. Anyways, so 8 seconds, or 7 seconds, whatever, to respawn. And every time this area shows up where it's just showing the cart, I just think to myself, oh, they're going to come in. They're just going to get this thing. It's over. They're going to push. When I'm not there, of course. And, I always kind of dread that moment. But my team's really doing pretty well. They're doing pretty well to hold them back. And we're just doing surprisingly well. I mean, they were rolling us up until this final moment, or this final area. And I find Spy going in an odd direction. Maybe he's new or something, but I just started messing with him just because I assumed I was out here by myself. And I was like, alright, this is a way to mess with someone. But his buddy Inji came over and he got me with his metal fist there. So, whatever. Actually, that kind of helps for the distraction thing for me anyways, where I got two people out away from the center of attention area, so whatever. Anyway, so I come over here and I'm like, come on, I want to get this heavy into the pit. And he's not too happy about my air blast skills there. So find a Spy, I kind of just bumped into him, felt him there, and get blown up by a demo man. So from this point on, this heavy who I just finished air blasting, he kind of starts kind of having a little not competition, but we start interacting a little more air blast wise, and well, you'll see. I don't know. I found it to be pretty funny. I could have sworn I saw a Spy when I was about to respawn, so I just kind of spammed my flamethrower just to see if I can light anything on fire. Anyways, just going through right here. took some damage at some point, so I'm just trying to get my health back here. And I'm just trying to rush up. Poor Engie just picked up his sentry too. I mean, I know how that feels, because you know, that happened to me a number of times. I see this heavy right here. Here he goes, here he goes. Aw. Oh, yeah. So, almost had him there. Almost had him that time. So, we got 5 minutes. I'm surprised we even lasted this long, but 5 minutes on the counter still. Come over here, and there's that heavy again. And don't really have a chance to really push him around too much, but I was able to at least bounce him a little bit, just to let him know I'm still here. No little switch out problems right here. I should really get better at that. Start trying to air blast this pyro. I don't know. I just feel in an air blasting mood after all that. Race over here, and I see all these bombs, so I blow them away. Try to blow them away, anyways, or get them off the area where I think it would be worse to be. And I saw some teleporter fragments, or whatever you want to call it, after image, aftermath, whatever. So I'm like, all right, well, they got teleporters up, so I mean, I should have kind of guessed they had teleporters up, but you know, I just come over here and I'm like, nah, I don't want you guys to have teleporters, so go over there and destroy your teleporter from the spawn. I think that's always kind of the best way to do it. I mean, because if they're already out there, they could just easily, you know, oh, here comes another one, you know. But if you go to spawn, they got to go all the way back to base to go and put their teleporter back up. Anyway, he's got somewhat of an air shot right there on that Engie, but he didn't go down. And get rocketed right there, and you know, go down. Anyways, so a few seconds to respawn, and once again, I'm looking at that final cap point. You know, the siren's going, and here's the Uber. They're walking in with the Uber, and it's just like, oh, well, here, this is it. This is no way. And this guy. So yeah, I'm sure he was kind of not too happy about that. Anyways, yeah, he's down. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, this has become a fun game. Boxface is here for this game too. She was on my team, and this is a really good one. Anyway, so we come back, and they're just pushing. They're trying to get this last few inches in, and somehow our team is just being able to, you know, keep them from getting on that point, keeping them off. And I get tossed into the pit. And I'm looking up, and look right there, it's about to go in. It's on 2 wheels, and just barely enough to come back. Oh man! And see, that second that mini sentry went up, I was like, okay, that's it. They're done. We're done. There's no way. But as soon as it went up, someone took it down. So I applaud them. And man, mini sentry tactics. They're getting desperate here. So rushing out over here. Just trying to get behind them. I want to get behind them and get, you know, distraction. Just 2 minutes left. I'm just trying to keep them from going to the point, you know. Trying to get over here. And this heavy comes and gets me with, you know, minigun. Up in the feed, I see that my friend Foxface gets a Ubersug kill. And here they are. They're just there at that point again. About 2 minutes left, and everyone just scrambling. That engineer is right there. That soldier does not see him, and it's just like, what are you doing, dog? What are you doing? So, yeah, that kind of blew my mind for a second there. And just everyone's rushing right now. Everyone's just like on that cart or trying to keep that cart from going in. Scout comes and rushes in, and I guess they took him out. Man, this that heavy, he was quite something. So I just rush out again. You know, we got a little more than a minute left. And at this point, I'm just thinking to myself, no way, how have we done this so far? And I just find myself in front of a sentry, and luckily for me, there was the health pack still there, and I was just thinking to myself, you know what, let me get this health pack, run at that sentry, and I was able to take it down. surprisingly, that doesn't always happen. So I was kind of happy with that. Got a reserve shooter that I just kind of recently got a strange one, so I've been using that. So I'll probably use that one for strap or something. Anyways, here comes the last few 30 seconds of the match, and it was just at this point I thought I've already seen everything, you know, and I'm not exactly sure what happens next, but I was just once I was at this point, it was just kind of like, oh my god, you know, I'm not sure if we're gonna do it or not. You know, they keep coming in. We got 10 seconds left. I mean, right here it was kind of like, okay, from the looks of things, I don't think they're gonna get it. And yeah, comes down to that though. Anyways, this was a really fun game. I enjoyed the heck out of this game, and yeah, we got the win on this one. We were able to hold the point. So yeah, this was a really fun match though. These are the kinds of games you live for, or, you know, this is the kind of stuff you want to play for. And we're just gonna bounce this pyro and end the video here. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This was a long one, but it was